How's it going, John Green? Still getting stuff set up. I could use a little K-Fine. And here we are. Back to Polytopia, where we last left off. Weekly challenges! Rank 14, not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Anton, how's it going? On to the next league. We've been promoted to silver. So, as always, I only have one shot. Only one chance of this. I challenge all of you, if y'all haven't already, to either play alongside and try to get a better score than me, if you haven't already. Now, the scores are actually pretty high. Ooh. Alright. 20 turns, 4 players, final destination. But it is Drylands. But you already have? That's cool. So Quetzali has an interesting start with diplomacy, depending. But I don't think I could attempt to go with a diplomacy start, but hunting is pretty strong here. I think we're going to go ahead and head this way. Grab ourselves a warrior pass turn. Pass turn. And we get to fight Barter! This is going to allow us to pick up organization, fruit, workshop, pass the turn. We need to... I have to train a safety warrior. Right? Not training a warrior doesn't seem like the right play. Wow! We're gonna go ahead and collect this. Fruit. Explore. That's gonna allow us to find Imo and Polaris. I was supposed to say for extra lucky, I think we were out of steps, but the new question is it worth... Well, we can at least fruit. Resources. No reason not to. But I guess the last question is it worth doing explore here? Find Omaji. Omaji would give us 3 points, so I would actually say the answer is probably no. We are going to go ahead and level this up. Workshop. Actually, that was a misplay. I should have picked up hunting first, level up my capital. We might be able to find Omaji. It's fine. It's fine if we don't. We're gonna go double warrior. Interesting. Oh, I should have gone this way. It's not the end of the world, but it would have been nice to, still be fine. Rainbow Shine! How's it going? Great to see you again. Did you see the floating cosmic egg? Apparently, I did not see it. I'm aware there's potentially an Easter egg, vaguely. I try to avoid Reddit because it gives me spoilers for the week. That's no good if I get spoiled. Writer. I'm gonna make a trade here. Then grab a writer, let that heal past turn. We're gonna pick up these ruins really fast. Do I get climbing here? I think we do. Gives us a huge advantage by picking up climbing. Because it does allow me to take out barter next turn. I was first in bronze for 2 days. Awesome! Congratulations, Rainbow Shine. Did you take it back when someone beat you? Floating cosmic kicks. Now you're 14th. 14th is still good. We got 14th last league. I kind of had to pick up a warrior here. The longer I don't, though, the better. We do need a safety warrior. So I'm doing a bad job about managing the AI's attitude right now. So we're gonna have that go there. We could just take out barter right now. I think that's probably the better route to go. Boom! We're gonna go ahead and grab this ruin. That's really good. Hunting? No reason not to now! Resources. Farm. Hunt. Resources. Grab ourselves a rider. So taking over the map, this is great. I do need to continue to improve my economy. Mining probably is the next best thing that I could be doing here. I also want to attempt... Yeah, they're afraid of me, is the issue. Yeah, the best in bronze is higher than the best in silver. Part of me wonders if going with the diplomacy route would have been better. But we can get... We could probably get the killer monument soon. I don't think we trade any units this turn. We'll go ahead and pass. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop. We'll go ahead and claim this. Valuable resources. We can pick up mining. Forestry. And then we capture. We're just going to go with the old-fashioned way of... I'm going to play the challenge right now. If I could do better, go for it. See if you could beat me. I challenge you to do better. Pass the turn. Oh, no. Bring them back over to here. Fruit. 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 Hunt. Fruit. Get ourselves... I don't need a super unit. Just get a park. We don't need a super unit. Trying to figure out where, like, the best locations for stuff would be. If I manage to go with trade, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time to pick up trade. I think we go ahead and pick up a Park of Fortune here. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just capture. I'll make a decision in a moment. Ooh. Do I explore here? I think regardless, I need to be prepared for an unsiege. I'm gonna go and grab this mine. If I was them, I'd be sieging. I don't think I really need the Explorer. We're gonna go ahead and grab the Workshop. Sure, we're not gonna have whatever for a turn. Pass this turn. Well, they sieged it in the wrong order. Works for me. Ooh, why hello there. What does Polaris think of me? Threatening? Yeah, sure they are. We can move you here. Farm. Fruit. Resources. Park of Fortune. Fruit. Part of me wants to go with a border growth. Yeah, we'll go with a border growth. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe. I've yet to see man who can outsmart bullet. Alright. Just train a whole bunch of units, and we have 10 turns to essentially secure this. Which we got. I'm gonna go ahead and just trade. Trade. Killer Monument is complete. Awesome. If I chop this tree... Yeah, unfortunately there's no way for me to actually, like, deal with this knight. But what I do want to do is go ahead and get roads. I'm gonna road you over to here. Bop. Bop. I'm gonna move you back to here, and we'll veteran you up. You get to heal. And let's continue to level up our cities. Now, this one, there's not too much I can do to further improve it, so we're going to go ahead and just place that there. But if I place the Gate of Power here, we can just level it up right away. Which, you know what, we're going to go ahead and chop here, and we'll place the Gate of Power. Get ourselves a park. You know, more units sooner rather than later. Get our warrior, pass turn. This is unfortunately kind of a gamble. Okay, thank goodness. Boom. If I place a lot of roads, I can kill this knight. Which honestly might be worth it. Ooh, bop-a-da-bop. We'll bring you over to here. Secure this kill. Hopefully there's no other knights. I don't see any way this could possibly go wrong. Go there. Go here. Get ourselves another monument. Unfortunately, that's going to cause us to lose a unit. Rather not lose that unit. Fruit. Eye of God. We might as well level it up now. Get more stars. And then I think I just train one last wave. Actually, no. Polaris is going to be slow. We'll be fine. I'd rather be boosting my economy over the next few turns, which we can easily do by picking up smithing. You go there. Pass this turn. Everything done in the correct order. They chose not to kill it. Fascinating. Alright, so before we capture, it is smithery, right? Because smithery allows us to level up this city. It allows us to level up this city really easily. It allows us to level up this city. Yeah, it's gonna be smithery. Capture. Capture. So they're not dead. Which is interesting. Quite fascinating. Forge can go here. Road. Road. Park. There's a road there. No road here. So it would cost quite a few resources for me to connect to all of my cities. This is a turn that I think I need to go ahead and just spam out a whole lot of units. Let them heal. Yeah, I think we just spam out a whole bunch of riders, right? What are these guys' actual defense normally? Just a 2? So they just have a lot of they just all have a lot of health and hit hard with attack. I have not been paying attention to chat, and everyone's been saying stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm so engrossed in my turn. Happy Easter, Daniel. How's it going? Later on mirror matches after this. We'll see. Bronze League is actually pretty competitive because there's a lot of good players who are just getting on the ladder. So being that high is pretty good. My best run got peace with 3 tribe and eliminate Polaris first. Yeah, the best is in bronze is high and the best is silver. I'm going to play the challenge right now. Let's see. I was #1 in this challenge until Wednesday. Robo! Saw you the other day on leaderboard. Strategist Embassy, Market, Philo, Cloak. Yeah, that might have been good. I considered that. Man, the game went downhill after the big update months ago. Are you sure about that? I don't know about that, man. Polytopia feels like in a really good state right now. I think we're just going to spam out riders. Yeah, it feels like a different game. I mean, it's going to feel like a different game, but a lot of the changes were kind of necessary. All right, if we place a road here. Forge. Get ourselves another park. I mean, I'm all for that. The meta change isn't all that. Road. Definitely bring you over to here. Bop-a-da-bop. Bring you to here. Bop-a-da-bop. Is this enough? It is, which means this will be enough. I lied. Bop-a-da-bop. 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 Bop. Woo! Ready to be a veteran. Yeah, but now the AI spams shield boys. Yeah. Build a road and that one horse can reach a city. Yeah. Yeah. We already got it. Let's see. We're going to... Do I do a border growth here? If I can. Mine. Workshop, of course. Mine. Forge. Resources. Road. I think I'm one short from the Grand Bazaar. We're going to go ahead and get this extra territory. Another park. Yeah, economy's really good. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that 20,000 that other people seem to be getting to consistently. This city isn't really good even if we do a border growth. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and road here. Grand Bazaar. I think I'm just going to do a population growth. Five turns. Gotta go back. Have a nice one. Beat the... yeah. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Alright. So we want to secure the kill. With this warrior. Veteran helm up. This warrior is going to be trying to defend his city. Alright. Ooh. Bop-a-da-bop. Veteran you up. Bop-a-da-bop. And then we secure the siege. All right, we're going to pick up trade really fast. Allow us to... We'll go and clear this forest. And build a market. Build a market. Build a market. And I think we actually just trained a swordsman here. This rider's just going to heal. He's going to heal. He's going to heal. They're going to heal. They're going to heal. All right. Pretty much everybody's going to heal at this point. So I think we basically got it. I didn't manage to kill everybody to get the peace monuments, but do I still pick up philosophy? I think we do. We go ahead and pick up philosophy here. You have destroyed Obaji. Alrighty, let's see if that's that one. I think we go ahead and bob-a-da-bop here, bring them closer to there. Road. Road. Resources. No more monuments. We can hunt. We can mine. Resources. Fortunately, these sleds are very annoying. I'm looking to see if there's any way I can siege the last city. I don't think so. I think if I planned around that on this turn, we actually could have done something, but I did not. So therefore, I'm going to have to get ready to unsiege Tappy as well as siege this city next turn. This should be good enough. If I can, because I'm also really close to construction, to try to boost my economy a lot more. Maximize our levels. There's nowhere else for me to train units that'll be beneficial to us, so we just pass our turn here. I could also consider a chop play. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure this kill. Secure this kill. Alright, nothing else to do with units. At this point, it's just text from this point onwards. Let's see. Rainbow Shine says just finished his. Got a 14k. Worst attempt so far. Yikes. What strategy you ended up going with? Yo, Polytopia in 2025 is pretty good. Hey, that's a new name. Yavai? Yivia? I don't know. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to just relax, get some water, stay hydrated. Anton saying yes. I also agree with the yes. I don't know where we're yesing to at the exact moment, but I do agree. I concur. Probably with the construction play that I was referring to. Windmill. Farm. Fruit. Park. We're going to clear these. Forge. No border growth, no point. Windmill. Park. Market. Oh, that was to the philosophy? Ah! Yes. Indubitably. If I had more, I could burn this and get even more economy. I don't see any immediate plays to level our stuff up. I can clear this. I think we're just going to do this Forge play. Forge. Is that where the border growth is? It is. Forge. Lumber halts. Population growth. And we pass this turn. Go ahead and pick up Spiritualism. Capture. Road. We're just going to burn this. It's going to be an expensive one, but it gets us a park. So I think that's important. Man, all these mountains are kind of far spaced from each other. We can easily level this up with a mine, a fruit, population growth, fruit, forest temple, another park. Turn 16 was your first market. Went early aggression towards Polaris. Mooney froze my warrior on the 3rd village for 3 turns. Annoyed you so much. Had peace and embassies with Barter and Imo. Imo got knights and took a while to defeat. Compared to your best run, turn markets and 6+ stars by turn 16, right? There's nowhere for me to... Do I just get math here? Do I just spam text? We're not gonna get it. That's a shame. Because 16, 32, 42, plus another 46 is... So 46 plus 42 is 88. We're going to double count. 10, 26... Oh, hold on. 23 plus 16 is 39. Times 2 is 60, 78, 88. Genius was complete. If I actually saved my stars, I also could have had the wealth monument, so that's a misplay. For those of you who are wanting to min-max my actions back at home. It's going to be way easier for me to level... 6 versus 5. But this would get me... more score. Let's just chop any forests that I'm clearly not using. So the question is where do I put it? If anything, Slightly cheaper to go here. Road. Monument. I could do a lot of chops and then level this city up. I think that's the best play. Road. And then we make sure we don't put it in the wrong place. Tower of Wisdom. Park. There's no more level ups here. So just clear every forest. Hunt. Mine. Do I do a border growth? One, two, three, four. If I do a border growth, I can't level up any more cities. So we're just going to do a population growth here. Clear. 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 Forge. Park. Imagine if we were a little bit higher because I didn't spend my resources the prior turn and got the wealth monument. What a blunder. Oops, there's a forest over here. Chop, chop, chop. Defender. Let's see. When do you think we'll see the next Polytopia update? For a while. Rank 62, not bad. Definitely top 100, so I'm okay. I'm satisfied with that. Especially since there's like almost 10,000 people. So I would say that's pretty good. Top 100. Not bad. I would have been, because that's an additional, shoot, what are monuments? 400? 300? I think they're 300, right? And then I could have leveled up another city. I think. That would have put me in, like, the top 50. Pretty happy with that. 400, top 50. That would have... Not too bad. Which brings us to... Our random games. Small lakes. In order to celebrate Quetzali in the Icarus. We'll go ahead and play as Icarus, but we're going to put up a tribe vote. I am looking up making a bot and trying to make my own bot for the live stream, so that way people can just type in what to vote for, as well as to make my own animations and interactions. It doesn't look too hard. The issue is it's time consuming, and as you all know, I just spent the last week playing Blueprints, and we beat it last night. I was so happy. I still have a couple puzzles I need to finish, but I'm so happy I beat that. What sort of bot? Just a streaming bot to, for custom animations for whatever tribe is being voted for. Because since I can make my own animations, then just something that'll be able to also read chat. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the Polytopia general chat. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up a new tribe vote in the Discord. But this way, because I also want to make it to where people could just type in a command to vote in the chat of what tribe to be played. Man, I'm a little sad about that misplay. I really got in the zone on that one. Woo! He doesn't allow friends. How sad. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna follow the fruits and head a little bit more towards the center. We're gonna go this way, train a warrior pass turn. Our opponent is Mango Baish. Because I just need something to be able to read through all of my chat. And then just make it a little bit more interactive. Ooh, what an interesting map. We're definitely going to be exploring with this defender. Interesting. Did they do an explore? Ooh. So, we're not going to explore there then. We're going to grab a workshop. Pass this turn. This is really bad. Would it be okay if you wrote tribe in chat and just parsed any message in the next minute for tribe names? Maybe, but I also want to have some cool animations. Fruit. Workshop. I'd rather have a strong economy in this case. Pass the turn. So our next turn, we're going to move the warrior here, get rid of these fogs, get an explore, and find our opponent. Because our opponent spawned here in the south. Probably should have picked up a climbing tech. Just in case. Please. Well, I did... Unfortunately, when trying to show off a strategy, I kind of lowered my ELO, so... We'll be getting that fixed. I'm gonna go and just pass my turn here. That's a real shame that we ended up failing to get that. You're gonna go find the lighthouse for me. And honestly, this is all I need to win the game. Rider. Our opponent did have a bad spawn, though. Because there's no animals heading outwards. But what you do is you train a Polytar, you move out, and you still train a warrior. Is the appropriate way to follow that up. So now they're focusing on their economy, but they're wandering around because our opponent doesn't have the knowledge about where to find villages. They still have only capital? Yeah. I'm currently in low ELO, because when I was trying to show off a strategy, I threw away a lot of ELO, so we're going to be getting that fixed. There we go. Oh, you got the jump on me. Time to surrender. Ooh, they got writing. I'm also going to be picking up roads. And then they resign. I'm sorry. Random matches has ELO matching. I thought anyone can enter against anyone. It does. There is some minor ELO matching. Okay, I mean, I can save that game, I guess, but Oop. What was my score on the weekly challenge this week? It was, again, another 17. 17,985 points. Rank 62 silver. And then boom. Ikaros versus Illyrion, Small Lakes. By the way, since I'm really low on ELO, if there's any challenges you guys want me to do really fast while it's possible for me to actually win games with, like, anything, now's the perfect time to throw that at me. You're in Silver Lake. Yep. I mean, I've only done this 3 times now. Like, you guys want me to play Venger? Swordsman only? I got a better idea. Random match. I got a much better idea. I got a much better idea. Polaris Drylands. Well, I still prefer lakes just because I find it more balanced for variety, and there's no dead-end text in lakes maps. But you're also not forced to like go in water. You're not forced to go on the, or you're not forced to stay on land, and so on and so forth. That's also why Pangea is a good map. What's the mysterious plan? Wouldn't you like to know? I actually think you would like to know. We'll turn this light on, have a little bit more. Oh wait, we had a subscription in the past hour? The subscribe thing didn't go off. Does it still work? Yeah, it still works. Venger with no leveling up is fun too. What's his yellow? Okay, he's actually decent. I've played against him before. So in other words, I'm not in scrub yellow, which is unfortunate. Heavily unfortunate. Let me just see if I can make this work. Pass turn. Honestly, not much I could do. I'm just going to head towards the center and see what I can find, because, you know, Venger has no clues at all whatsoever. Ooh, Imperious. Pass turn. I feel a little sad. Hello there. I'm not saving that replay. We're trying again. Ooh. Hey, this is lowish elo person. We could probably get away with it. No, swordsman. Nah, I'm out of here. Pass the turn. I'm actually going to go to this tile here. Pass the turn. We're going to be following the fruit. He has to start fighting my swordsman. Kester! How's it going, man? Pass the turn. Another close spawn, right? If our opponent doesn't know what to do about this, then he dies. And this is not what you should be doing. He's already leveled up his city to level 4, by the way. I'm sorry. He can't do anything. Arg! Alright, that was a legitimate game, though. We'll save that one. He won't be able to push unless he was saving resources to push, but as we know, it's better not to. That is unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Alright, cultists versus Zebazi. Small lakes. Oof. See, as a Venger, that's the best thing. Maybe you and Venger are meant to be. No. I really want to do something else. It's just our opponent keeps spawning directly next to us. No Cymanti uses, what a nice time. I mean, I accidentally threw away a lot of ELO, so we're currently at a low ELO right now. We're only in the 1300s. Ooh, might be a legitimate game. Is there land here? There's not. Train ourselves a warrior. Pass the turn. That would have been 100% in domination. You're right about that. The good original cheese strat in order to get 100% in all your tribes is just walk onto the capital while they're away. Am I gonna head... We're gonna support our swordsman. I'd rather guarantee winning an early engagement. Plus, what's the point of us going in 3 different directions if I can't even afford warriors in all my villages? If they walled, would they have survived? Yes. They would have survived if they walled, but they did not. But they would have had to have walled like the turn before, which they had knowledge that they maybe wanted to wall. Our opponent's actually kind of far away from us this time. If I want to do what I want to do, I'd have to wait 4 more turns without capturing villages, which is a no-go. So we're just going to go ahead and take hunting. Hunt, hunt. Workshop. We actually are doing okay on animals. Big lake. Early Venger Navy, maybe. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. No Venger Navy. That involves resources that we don't have. I might, heads up, I might lose this game, but I'm gonna try to just play a fun one. See, what's better than being very aggressive? Pass the turn. Yikes! Well, looks like I'm gonna have plenty of time to do everything I want. What happens if you end up against late game Illyrion? I guess I'll just die! Hey, we can now afford a swordsman a turn. But also, with the weekly challenge, I don't recommend fighting Polaris early, because they're going to be super weak in the late game as well. Just because Polaris is typically slow on land maps. Ooh. Hunt. Lumberhots. Workshop. Either you lose or you kill some of their dragon. Yeah. And we'll pass this turn. He might be playing consonants. Yeah, looks like it. It could be a consonant-based game. I have 3 minutes of time available. Oddly enough, we're still keeping up in score. Hunt. Lumberhot. Workshop. Going full greed. I mean, if I die, I die. It's a great lake. That's what big lakes are called, right? Yeah, it is a great lake. I've seen better, though. It's mediocre at best. Imagine a raft scooting into the capital. Yeah, that'd be sad. I'm actually more worried about a raft just suddenly going right into this city. Probably in a couple turns. Just train safety units anyways. Time to get a swordsman. Oh, you're right about that. Ooh, they're running away with the score. Of course they are. What if Venger suddenly had a change of heart and started doing philosophy? You're spoiling the surprise. Even though I still don't have the economy to do it. If you play Venger on Waterworld Massive against Aquarion, you will lose. It seems unlikely. I have Swordsman. Play Venger until we win. We've won every game so far! Lumberhots. Lumberhots. Resources. Pass the turn. Rushing Philosophy as Venger is the worst, but most fun experience I've had tried doing before. Getting that rare Altar of Peace. Oh no, I want the Altar of Peace. I actually thought about it picking it this turn. But I think just the, again, better economy would be better. Rushing... The only time I've beaten an Aquarion in Constance is through a bridge play. Yeah, you gotta force them onto a land battle. Aquarion's gonna win in a fight on the water. They've only got 40 seconds. To be fair, any tribe with easy access to ranged units is okay for Aquarion. Even Cymancy struggles against Aquarion in water, and I don't think any normal tribe has a chance against Aquarion in water. Cymancy already struggles in water. It's because Cymancy's strong on the land. Polaris is a pretty good Aquarion counter. Now that you have meditation, your opponent will siege one of your cities. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh's right. I like cultist cloaks. I just like the cultists. They're cool. We're gonna have to train some safety stuff. Also, this map is just terrible for us in general. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Didn't know the cultist cloaks were Ooh, we're playing against Barter. Mine. Super units. Resources. Archers, maybe? Maybe. What do you think is your most active fisher? You're not close. It'd probably be Chilito, but a lot of you guys are awesome. I don't see any reason why I should have to pick favorites, though. Ouch. Yeah, Juggernaut. That's unfortunate. Giant jump scare? Yeah. Think this is a lose? Probably. Our opponent's actually doing all right. It's going to be really hard for us to actually come back from this. I mean, I should have gone onto the water. There's no reason I should have been picking up meditation. So, if I really wanted to fight back, we could. The ruin can give us something. Mm-hmm. Forge. Is Jover altered peace with Vinegar is what? Alrighty, they got bombers. I'm not gonna entertain this game. We're done. We're done. Cute. Alrighty. Kester wants to play. Well, that's a person that actually knows how to play the game. Alrighty, well, we're going to be using the tribe that won the tribe vote. Excuse me. What map are we playing on? We're playing on lakes? Okay. Pass the turn. I like how the game is like, no, you can't resign. We'll still pick up forestry. I don't think there's a reason not to be pick up forestry, even in this kind of scenario. Because I still got a good sanctuary spawn here. And then we could just level this up with fishing and whatnot. We're going to train a warrior, pass the turn. I'm not paying attention to my opponent's score at all. Delay capture? Nah, I actually want to capture this turn. There's no reason for us to delay the capture. Because this greatly boosts my economy right here. I think with an Illyrion mirror, sanctuaries for fishes, right? That'd be great. You know, that's what Illyrion needs. That's what Illyrion's missing, is the polyfishes. Ooh, Imperius. Yeah, that's gonna go poorly for me. And we're gonna go and pass this turn. It's a lot of units. Yep, sure is. Put you here. We're gonna put you here. Issue is we don't have forests in the specific spots we need them. If I move this warrior here, I have to train this Polytar. But I also want to threaten this village. So I feel that's important. He's going to try to flee. Doesn't matter where he goes. That's a dead rider. Rider spam, though. It's not too bad against Lyrion. But all I got to do is be picking up archery, and we're in a much better spot. Should have sieged. Actually, a misplay. No reason not to siege, but honestly though, I feel like I'm being stream sniped. That's a lot of really good plays. Oh, wait, no, there's an explorer there. Never mind, we're good. It's just the delays are what's catching me off guard. All right, archer, warrior. We pass this turn. Especially with this massive wave of forests right here. It's really good for us to pressure the city. The only thing I'm sad about is my economy lacking. Why not siege? I don't know why not to siege. I honestly think you should have sieged, but my city is only giving 1-star a turn anyway, so losing a 3-star unit for that, it is a questionable play. And then he chops all the trees, of course he does. It's good play. Then I can't train units there? Yeah. Alright, I have to do this. And then we end our turn. He really hurt my early game economy. That and our spawn is just terrible. Yep, level 3. Still can't do anything about it. I guess we just end our turn here. Kester wants to secure this city for themselves, which is good. Ooh. Okay, well, we're going to enchant this animal, and that's going to push the Polytar down here, so I can see our free kill. Warrior. This can go here. Fish. Fish. Workshop. And we're going to go here. So if he kills the unit, then he's in an awkward spot. Alright. This Polytar is currently facing this direction. So I think it's facing specifically this tile. Man, I wish we had a forest over right here specifically. I can't announce too many of my plans, unfortunately. Because whenever I mention something, suddenly the thing to just counter the thing I say just gets done. So I'm being cautious. So sorry if it's not going to be the most enjoyable experience. There is a chance that he's just not sniping and he's just playing very well. But so far, like, I'm kind of 2 for 2 on, oh, I mentioned a thing, and then the exact thing I don't want to have happen happens. It's kind of sus. So I have no proof other than that. It's just speculation. So no flaming or anything. But more importantly, how do we deal with this? I need to keep improving my economy, and he's letting me. 1, 2, 3. Resources. Or just chain one of those. You can go here. Pass the turn. Alright. Well, he's trying to fight for this village, so he has vision of it. By the way, I am going to look at the replay, Kester. Best part for me is by not killing this unit, it allows me to control the direction that this Polytar gets to go whenever I finally do my Polytar push. But if he kills the unit, then he sacrifices a rider, which is not what he wants at all. Happy and blessed Easter! Aw, Christ is risen. Yeah, we need to know the vision of that explorer. Yeah. There are a lot of sussy stuff, but eh. Kester's also nearly 1600, so he's also probably just a good player. But, alright. Well, I don't think there's any text for me to pick up. I'd like to get writing. Gets me one step closer to where I need to be. We're going to go ahead and enchant to this animal. Sanctuary. And then fish. Port. Workshop. And I'm just going to make them scared. Because honestly, if I get this raft upgraded all the way to a bomber, and then we just place it here, this city is done. Or even, like, yeah, just here. This. Well played. Just end the game. Oh, you rush knights. Cool. Well played. We'll save that one. That was a pretty good game. Edit. Boom. Illyrion versus Imperious Small Lakes. And versus Kester. Yep, John was wanting to go next. Alright, I am curious though. Better believe me, I'm curious about this. Interesting. They also could just be heading to the lighthouse. Ah, that was a fair game. Yeah, just your typical. Who dis? Is this John? You make small lakes? Cool. Let me get another vote up, and then I'm gonna go to the restroom really fast. GG's got lucky with Forestry Ruin, right? It was also a 5 versus 3 city game. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, we're adding copy, paste, boom. Escape to cancel. All right, we are going to be right back. Don't forget, I have every tribe and every skin. Go to the Discord and vote for what tribe you'd like to see. And we'll be playing it in a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's the Mist Imperious opening. Yeah. Alrighty. Looks like Quetzali wins the tribe vote. There's definitely a few things that I want to do, because when making my own bot for the live streams, good luck, John, is also whenever, like, when I'm in a game, I want it to switch my music, which that shouldn't be too difficult for me to figure out. Actually, you'd actually be surprised how difficult that can be. Because basically I would want it to autoplay music for me. Ooh. Ain't gonna lie, this is looking like I'm working on tribe vote in chat. Ooh, that'd be nice. See, because I also want to have it where you guys can, like, see it and make stuff interact. Ooh, it's Aquarion! That's exciting. Which would I rather do? We're going to pick up Organization. Capture. Fruit. Fruit. Workshop. Pass the 10. I'm not sure about stream bots for YouTube, but there's a ton of them for Twitch. I'm pretty certain I can make one to be able to read the YouTube chat. All I needed to do is to be able to read the chat from Streamlabs. And it should be fine, because that's the chat for, like, all of them. Warrior, warrior, capture, pass. Did that just in Python? I was probably going to be using Python just to make it easy. Python, because I already have Python all that set up. Yeah. So even as Anton is showing, yeah, it would be pretty simple. Yikes. Okay. Fruit. Fruit. We have to explore. That's not the direction I wanted it to go. There we go. Now we're getting it. We're going to have a follow-up warrior. Pass the turn. So they spawned in the corner. Interesting. So this is definitely the right play. It's always satisfying to know that you made the right call. Go here. Beautiful. Hunt. 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 Resources. Hunt. Fruit. Workshop. Pass the turn. Here I am. I'm fiddling with a broken pencil again. Going click, 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 click. All right. He's trying to bait out me fighting for this village. So... do I start pivoting to archery? It's not a bad idea. Because one thing our opponent should naturally be pivoting to soon, anyways, is... riders. I'm also doing a bad job keeping track of his score. I could also pick up my own riders. We can easily enforce a land battle. We don't have enough for Grand Bazaar or anything. But if I go forestry, we can start rushing giants. Or I could pick up riding and get a rider. I typically play somewhat aggressive. We have to make sure our warrior doesn't die when stepping onto this village. If that warrior goes here or here, then we have to continue to fight for it. He could have also killed this warrior. Ooh, he needed to drain that. What's in the ruins? What's in the ruins? Put in your 2 guesses! It's a veteran giant. Oh, man. Hey, if I get pops, though, from any of these, we definitely get a giant. Just pick up forestry. All right. First tech is going to be Veteran Swordsman. Second tech, Veteran Swordsman. Unfortunately, it didn't come. That's veteran 20 plus 20. That is your veteran giant. Thanks, Rainbow Shine. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Interesting. They're not fighting for it. And train a warrior. They have aquaculture, right? I'm actually a little nervous about our opponent having crabs. I think I'm going to be going the... pick up forestry here. That's crazy. There's still no bubbles, though. I'm gonna grab roads. Fruit. Fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Workshop. Pass the turn. Archers this time? Hard to say. Maybe they attack through north. That seems like a big lake. It is a big lake. But our opponent's score is really low. Their capital's right here. We're gonna go ahead and grab fishing. Fish. Hunt. Fruit. Resources. Fish. Fish. Explore. Why? Just go! Go! Dang. Yeah, we can absolutely pull the trigger and get very aggressive. We have all the information we need. We have the advantage. Our opponent's economy is mediocre at best. Did they just... They have navigation. They have navigation. Yes. Yeah, by us picking up fishing, we're able to connect all of our cities and get the Grand Bazaar. He has aquaculture. Alrighty. Road. Dang, he does have a warrior there. Well, let's slow down his production. We're gonna need those archers. They also have occultism. Yep, that defense bonus popped up. jelly. If you drain the atoll, does it lose city connections? Yes. Yes, it does. Because it has to be through flooded terrain. Alright, population growth. Port, fruit, resources. Port. Explore. Why? That was a misplay on my part. Hunt. Fruit. Fruit. Resources. Super unit. Metropolis is complete. I don't think you can actually unsiege this city. I'm gonna end my... Nah, we're not gonna end the turn. Park of Fortune can go here. Border growth for massive giants potential, so I can win in the long run, hopefully. Let's look at that sawmill location. Nowhere near sawmills, but... They can unsiege unless they have... Yeah, they unsiege unless they have archers, yeah. Your archers are forestry first. I think I have to get archery first, honestly. Because that is an important question to ask, but I think I need to start dealing with the jellies now. Mm-hmm. Could have trained it the other way. No, misplay. You let me do the kill. Unless you're really trying to open up that population space. Dang! Where's he getting all these stars from? These guys ain't cheap. It's a lot of jellies. Should have hit to delay swordsman. Yeah. My main goal is also to delay. One, two. Yeah. It's fine. The ruins are being wonderful for me today. Okay. This is fine. We're also going to go and train an archer back there, just to start bringing them to the front. Explorer went back to the capital report. Yep. They sure did, didn't they? Yeah, like, look at all these jellies. I mean, we could deal with it. I was hoping for them not to be able to get that. Do I pick up climbing here, I guess? So that way I can use my mountains appropriately? Probably. Is it time for crab? Almost. So the downside about jellies is if I flood all the terrain here, there's nothing they can do. We're just going to move him back. Yeah, I'm going to go and pick up climbing. Road. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. And sure, we'll pick up defender. Archer. Archer. Bring you on forward, bring you on forward, bring you over here. And archer. Start moving you forward. Pass the turn. Wall that central city? I could. But I think, I don't think it's going to matter too much, but I definitely could. Noise. Even more jellies. Kind of want this archer to start pinging here. Bop! Bop! Oh, jelly interactions are always funny. It's fine. He's not going to train any units anyways. Do I have forestry? I don't. I thought about it, but I still don't have it. Okay, we're gonna just train units everywhere and do what needs to be done. We'll pass this turn. about to be time for crab. This is a strange map. Quetzalcoatl versus Aquarion on lakes, right? Last time I had this matchup, I was playing Aquarion versus Atuk. Killer Monument is complete. Defender. Now I think we can go ahead and put a road here. Port. Okay. So, we basically stabilized. I'll still train an archer here. But I guess we can start saving to... Well, we might as well, road. And road. Get the network bazaar. And... Grand Bazaar goes here. We'll get some city walls. We'll definitely be able to siege. Yeah. I think that city needs a wall. I agree. We're gonna go. Oh, you were going on the water. I've got the production too. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't be going onto the water. Except over here, there's too many jellies. I need archers. Catapults, maybe? I could. Catapults prevents them from moving forward, but archers allow me to move forward. Now he's going to try to wrap around to this city, which that can make some sense. Any chance we get, we flood tiles. Right. Where's he got the economy for all these? Let's see if I got enough firepower for this. Almost. That's disgusting. I think we just save our techs. Because I can't research anything to get an upgrade. Actually, it's just a lie. Hunt. Lumber halts. Lumber halts. I lied. And... I'm gonna go and gate a power here. I do want a border growth. Rush them on back. And then we'll use all of our units next turn again. Archers are definitely the way to take down crabs. Crabs! Yep. They're also really good at taking down these squishy jellies. We gotta try to heal up that jelly. Ooh! I see what's going on. Yes, it's just... Just got 20,850 with worse AI. Is that for the... Not bad. I think I just saved my stars, right? Well, sort of. Fruit. Hunt. And... lumber halts. We'll put the lumber halts here. There you go. Lumber halts. Lumber halts. Also get some city walls here. Defend us. Make it last as long as possible. And then save the rest of our stars. Right? Right? Yeah, we need to save for potential catapults. So you can definitely kill quite a few of my archers this turn. There's so much jelly pressure, their capital, and maybe catapults to defend. Train archer in Central City. I guess I could have, yeah. Yeah, you're actually right. I should have put this defender here and trained it elsewhere. That would have been smart. To pressure the capital. You're right. I should have done that. Yep, you can't move here. Cat. Cat. Nope, we're just gonna get these guys off the water for now. Does me no good. I could also build a bridge here. That'll be cool. Pass this turn. This is an interesting position to be in. Yeah, swimming when there's jellies isn't a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're going to be dealing with the, I just love the look of this. We'll have him go right there. I think we just pelt these crabs to death. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about my plans of world domination. My sincerest apologies. And I might as well get that attack and forget that they don't retaliate. Free attack. We pass this turn. Hit with swordsman? Yeah, I completely forgot that they don't retaliate. So, it's very important for me to hit with that. That's a lot of jellies. I would be more scared if there was another follow-up plan. Because jellies on their own are, unfortunately, no good. Full retreat. You had to keep up the pressure. Because now I just reposition my entire aggressive front. Bridge. Drain. Drain. So now it's impossible for them to get here. There we go. I will put a port here. Threaten more water. Archery for flexibility. Lumber huts. Lumber huts. Park. Threaten the water. Pass the turn. Think you're winning? I think I'm winning. They committed so much to attack in north, but it did nothing. Yeah. Jellies are cool. But now they can't... The jellies can't move onto any of this regular fields now. Partman is flexing. I mean, against jellies, giants aren't going to do too much. These guys are just killing themselves into it, so I'm just going to pick up parks and pick up the other techs I need. Bring this giant on back, just as a form of protection. Alrighty. Yep. And then you resign. Yep. I don't think there's anything to be done. I could just train... Heck, I can actually train catapults here now. Well, I guess the crab would go here and open up a potential spot. Good game, John. That was a very rough map for you. The only things that probably needed to get done differently. We'll see. Just cooked lunch. Ooh, nice. It's way in the morning, so you sleep now. Good night. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Kester. Let us... I need... Save this. Boom. Alright, that one was... Oh, wait, no, it was actually Quetzali. Quetzali versus... Aquarion Small Lakes. Versus... And then for log 1. Alright. Rainbow Shine saying, my turn? Maybe. It's 20 p.m. for me. Goodness! I mean, it's not like super late, but... Alright, so you did find 2 of your villages, so that's good. This part was unfortunate on how that meeting bonus went. I definitely would have considered... I can see why you picked up organization first, but for Aquarion, I almost always insist that you probably should go with fishing to aquaculture. Because organization slows you down a lot. I am only European. Oh, do you think sometimes I have to leave for dinner? I thought you were leaving for lunch, because that's usually around lunchtime for me. I actually need to eat lunch. Once the aquaculture connects up... dinner like super late. I mean, it really depends on the person and everything that they're having to deal with. I wouldn't don't give them a hard time for that. Eating's important. So, with the vision that we had, a lot of this game makes sense. Was there any chance for you to pick up a warrior sooner to start going this way? That part makes sense. On turn 6, do you train a warrior? Okay, on turn 5, you do train a warrior. Yeah. Because if we look at both for shared fog, I mean, I'm kind of in a similar boat on my rate of expansion, but the veteran swordsman won me this village over here. Yeah, that was a ruin win. Right, what I'm gonna do... Defender walled. How many riders? Oh my goodness. Keep this in mind in case this happens. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up another tribe vote. Anton is, let's see. Alright. From North Holland. Let's see, just in case the game goes on long, I'm gonna take a brief break. We've actually played quite a few games already. We're gonna go ahead... and I am gonna take a quick bio break. So we're gonna go ahead and set this countdown. I am not distracted by significant others or anything. So to eat, let's... There you go. 15 minutes. We'll be back as soon as I can. It should be 15 minutes. Alright, you know what? I finished my lunch, and instead of figuring out what to do for 2 minutes, we're coming back! Welcome back! Welcome back! Okay. So, who's all still here? Anton, how's it going? We're going to decline this for now, but we're just going to sit here for a minute and see who's actually here. If Sparky's here, they're going to recreate the game. Yep. I've made an automatic tribe vote. Ooh. Alrighty. Sparky, have you eaten? IMO? Alright. You can do IMO. Alrighty. Oh, man. Do I mean, we try. We still try to, I'm gonna go this way. So to make the automatic tribe vote work, you have to write tribe in chat currently, and it collects what people have said for the last 30 seconds. Interesting. Anton, if you're okay with it, after this, do you mind if we jump into a call? And because I can actually write down like what design I have in mind, because even though I'm nervous when it comes to programming stuff due to reasons. Start in the next 30 seconds. Yeah. Let's see. I think we still go ahead and pick up... we'll go ahead and pick up literacy. Should be fine. Seeing maybe a bit later. Sure. Yeah, well, I definitely want to talk about it. But I also want to see if I can look into it, because I just really want to make a single program to do all the things for me. Pass the turn. You should definitely spend time with your girlfriend, especially on such a nice day. Pacifist monument is complete. We're going to capture this. I forgot to pick up fishing first. Well, that stinks. Altar piece. We're gonna go ahead and explore. One, two. Resources. Fish. Port. Workshop. And we'll pass the turn. Yeah. That's not good. Is that archipelago? Yeah, I hate this map. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can level the city up just by placing a port here. Workshop. And pass the turn. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. Kind of just die in 2 turns. Try. I mean, I can try, but I die to a swordsman in 2 turns. Defender. I can't even afford a defender. I can get walls, but it's not going to be good. We'll pass the turn. Mindbender in the back. I wish I could. Mindbender in the back would be cool. Yeah. Alright, good game. We just died. Good game. Alrighty, moving on. Oh yeah, Rainbow Shine. Another one? No, I'm sorry, but I'm not playing another one. First time seeing the Mighty Ram Dingler. Mindbender in the bat. Yeah, I think he's trying to spy on my game, but I'm playing on my phone. Rainbow Shine. Go ahead and send the game invite. There we go. Let's see. Tribe vote is going to be Rainbow Shine. I am sorry, but I have 2 votes. All right, everyone. We're gonna give it a little bit longer, because right now we're gonna be playing Simanti. Why would y'all do that to Rainbow Shine, guys? That's mean. I mean, as long as I don't... Lyrion, please not Simanti. Alrighty. Why are you playing a pay-to-win tribe? Chat voted for it. Remember last time? Yeah, was that last time as well? What would be a fun tribe to play? You know what? We'll play cultists again. We'll see how it goes. It's Quetzali versus Simanti. I mean, Quetzali can do pretty good. They just gotta get past that first hurdle. Alright. As everyone knows, Venger opening. Start off with a warrior, because unless you know you're right next door to your neighbor, yeah, you ain't affording anything. That's crazy. You finally have 30 wins over Atoll. Yeah. Alrighty. Do we actually just skip hunting here and pick up tribe? They are playing as, because they started off with like 6, so they might be playing Quetzali again. Barter? I don't think they could be barter already. Alright, we're gonna gamble. Climbing. It kind of paid off. Oh, wait, you're testing out the, Venger. So, Anton, what I would like to do is have, I guess, multiple lists. We're gonna grab mining. And make it to where, if a person says, let's say barter, then their username is added to the barter list. And then if they decide to say Venger later, it'll move their name from the barter to the Venger list. Then, once the tribe vote happens and I go, okay, this tribe won, that tribe is cleared of all the names, and then but all the other names are still left exactly where. That way, if somebody asked early on, like, hey, I'd like to see barter, then they're still on the list. Ooh, it's Hudrick. I'm gonna train a single warrior. Hold on, so 8 minus 5 goes to 3, then it gets me to plus 5. Or plus 6, so that'd be 9, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and just train our warrior. If they play good, they have the advantage. Oh, absolutely. But it also looks like they spawned here in the south corner. You'll do it later? Yeah, I'm okay also doing it myself, but I do appreciate you trying to help me out with that. Go-to animal? Oh, absolutely. Best way for me to figure out where they're at. Nope, they are in the eastern corner. I was going to have this warrior go around the outside, but now we're heading over to this village instead. Mine. Workshop, and we pass this turn. Downside is Hudrick, if left alone, can have a strong economic start. Like, really strong. Mine. We're gonna go ahead and grab a workshop here. Yeah. And I'm just gonna pass the turn. Yikes. As nice as it would be to get forestry and then get all chop this and place that here, we need to have a strong start now. Yuck! Absolutely disgusting. Hoodrick is overpowered. They get an average of almost 5 forests per city, right? I would honestly like to pick up writing here. That way I can start fighting for this and do an okay job against archers. And then warrior to go around the outside. Don't do it, get an economy first. Our economy's actually okay. We can afford to do this. It also gets us to roads, which will allow us to fight this a lot better. Yeah. We're going to be exploring with this city. Got to see what's going on over here. A bunch of swordsmen are amazing. 6 swords kill a giant, right? I would so much because I prioritize economy over aggro. Yeah, but also aggro could just win games. But I do try to prioritize an economy whenever I get the chance. So, we're going to explore. Yes! That's a shame. In order to fight for this village, I need a trainer rider here. And do I just send a warrior just to go for here? I think I want to save my stars. Because I don't want to spend a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. Maybe. Yes, I'm actually going to do exactly what you were saying and go for an economy. Because I want to level this city up. I want to level this city up. Gotta go play Shinshi Coliseum. Hey, best of luck, Ramdingler, in your Coliseum. Maybe someday I'll try one of those. This is one heck of a crazy lakes map. This is, again, this is actually what I would classify as, like, the dream lakes map. Schmort from Hoodrick. Yep, it's good body block. Ooh. Forge. Forge. Workshop. If I train a rider, I can take the city next turn. I have 21 stars next turn. Roads would be great to start picking up. I can afford to also get a rider here still. I advise Poke Rogue. Oh, do you play Pokemon? Yeah, I used to play Pokemon. I love the... Like... Just this little guy right here in the back. Yeah, I loved Pokemon. I actually want to play a game, an indie game similar to Pokemon called Koromon. Specifically because I can set some hardcore settings. Mudkip is better. Of course you'd go for the Mudkip. We're really close, by the way, to, Ooh, I can actually level up this city and we're... Assuming they got an Explorer. It's probably a really good Explorer for them, too. We have a lot of water access. Right now it's 5 to 5 cities, but this city is contested. Torchic is second, but is the best, as the best. Mega Sceptile is worse than both. Yeah, I was that person that ended up, I had 2 copies of the game, and I had an old Game Boy and the old Game Boy Advance, and then the Advanced SD, so that way I had 2 copies. Mega Swampert is very ugly. Yeah. Oh! The Mad Lad, did he do it? If he has it, I'm sure he knows that he's gonna have to place a wall here. And he doesn't. No walls. Bop-a-da-bop. Woo. Ba-ba-da-bop. Bop. I think I'm just going to train a swordsman here. And then we save the rest of our stars. I think it's going to be the best bet. Because we got a lot of units. Next turn, I want to pick up roads. He can't unsiege, so I technically can get the Grand Bazaar in a couple turns. And that definitely gets me a giant. After this, I might just be working on some Python to be working on... Yep, good call on their part. Secures the kill. No way. You don't have it. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Yay, a swordsman! Road. 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 Population growth. Resources. Oh, technically I have to connect the next road already. Alright, well, do I start training 1 billion riders? Get border and cap for level 3 forge? Do I have... Wait, what? Level 3 forge? Oh, you're right. I see it now. That's actually a good... That's a good idea. Probably not going to be this turn, though. Part of me wants to just throw my swordsman in. I think we just save our stars. So that way I can level everything up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I'm also 2 techs away from getting a giant over here. You just wanted me to... you're close to getting killer. Am I close to getting killer? I'm nowhere near killer. I'm at 3. But I can connect 2 more cities. I can get hunting. That'll allow me to do a border growth. And then the level 3 capital will allow us to get 2 giants. Unless our opponent leaves themselves exposed. Okay, good. They still traded Archer. Alrighty. Hunting. Road. 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 Hunt. Hunt. Border growth. Forge. No, that's good. This is a good play. Park. We're gonna get that super unit. Metropolis is complete. I think I go ahead and just place a Park of Fortune here. Get another giant earlier. To go ahead and train up a rider, and then we'll pass this turn. Level 3 city with force cut first. I can't do that yet. Trade soon, and then into knights for the win. Maybe. We actually have really good market spots. No, the tuna city you could... You're talking about over here, right? I mean, I don't have forestry. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. Corner City Forge? I'm still missing something. I thought you had forestry. Yeah. Ayusha! With the Peter Griffin! Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. Bop! We're gonna go and pick up fishing here, just so we can level this up. Fish. Fish. Gonna hear a table say Peter Griffin. Ayusha is the one with that. We're gonna continue to go around the south here in case we need to fight for something. I don't know if our opponent understands that they're not in a great position. I'd rather this rider not die. Yeah, I think that's as good as that's gonna get. I'm going past this turn. Well, actually, I need to train a safety rider. I don't want them sailing into this city for free. Market win. Probably next turn. I could build one and it goes here for plus 5 stars a turn, which is really good. It's just this puts us in a pretty good spot. I am a little sad though that somebody had subscribed and it didn't work. My little subscribe thing didn't work. A little sad about that. Yes! Rainbow Shine's putting up a good fight. It's gonna be really tricky to deal with all these archers. I think we're in a good enough spot, though, where I can actually just get a market this turn. Because this is 19 stars. Market. Oh, he dies. Not worth. Still not worth. Oops. Do not doubt the power of lemmings. I think we just end our turn. We're gonna lose 4 stars, but it's fine. We can Houdini. I'd rather not worry about it. So I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, if we have spare money, we can Houdini. Yeah, it's not happening. I do not doubt the power of who? So, he chose to kill the giant instead of, with his giants, instead of sieging my city to reduce 4 stars a turn. Still could have killed the giant with 2 roads, one here, and then using this rider. Might have been worth. Oh, they have a Schwartzman. It's a lot of archers. If I expand these borders, I cut that connection. It's not worth to expand the borders for that. But just a fun little thing I could do. Swordsman. Market. And we'll change a Schwartzman here. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. We just passed the turn. It is truly evil. Yo, Spirit, how's it going? Tuna can be leveled up by Forge? Oh yeah, that's true, because I still have these two here and here, which is actually a good spot for me to place one. You're right. Any side of market. Yep. I did miss that. I didn't have the stars. I think training units was more important. Yikes. Not good. Honestly, though, I think this is a perfect map. Yoink. We might as well just place it here. Ooh, more resources. But also, if you pick up forestry, we can absolutely clear this forest. Place a market here. I have to train a stronger unit there. You know what? Bop-a-da-bop. Throw you over there. More Schwarzman. Schwarzman. There's no other place I could put... Oh, we could put a market here. Better than nothing. Night next turn? I could. We're gonna be rich. Really? Hello? Okay. My significant other is home. Yuck. That border growth. They have their own markets. Dang. Bop-a-da-bop. Okay. I think this is a much better play. Do you have any monument? I'm about to have the killer monument. Another veteran swordsman. And they have cats. Okay. Well, I'm going to fight for naval superiority really fast. I have the superior navy. I might actually have a superior economy. I was gonna say, kill it with the warrior, heal with the giant. Ooh, retreat the giant. Sure. Another market. Gross. I can brute force this. I can brute force this. I like brute forcing things. I should probably get a chivalry. Well, but because of the... Yeah, they have vision of everything. They'll know when I get knights, so there wouldn't be any surprise. And there's a perfect line of trees here, making it near impossible for me to progress. Bop it a bop. Bop. Killer Monument is complete. Alright, port. Gate of Power. Population growth. Port. Super units. Boink. And then Rider, Pants on Fighter. And we get to save some stars for a future turn. So it's not too bad. I guess I could have leveled up this city. Yeah, he's... I need to fight for this area. You should work towards cloaks. He has big cities. He does. He does have quite a few big cities. And forest. I mean, I could also greatly improve my economy by picking up mathematics. I think I could spend a turn to do that, right? Unless I'm wrong, but pretty certain I'm right. Ho ha! We do have a good enough economy where I can just spam out rammers in all my cities every turn. They ran out of time. Lumber halts. Sawmill. Lumber halts. I think we do at least go here. We do train another rider. Lumber halts. Super unit. Bop. Whee. Bop it a bop. It's a level 6 market. We're going to clear this forest. Because this is already 8, right? Yeah, it will be 8. Sawmill. And we pass our turns, put on a time pressure. Cata and Siege. Yeah, I wanted to see. I was really trying to look at it, but the biggest goal is I want. Ooh. I just want naval superiority, and then we can go cloaks, and we can start hitting cities like Weth. Heck, better yet, I can hit this city. What if he's going to try to be greedy and steal my swordsman? He should just kill it. Yo! This Cata would give you, like, dominance as you shoot all the possible... Yeah, but I don't want to... I just need one cat. Like, I could train the cat, like, in this city here. I just want to make sure it's safe for me to do so. Hey, that archer's dead. Lumber halts. Lumber halts. Border growth. Bop it bop. Bop. Bop it bop. Bop. Lumber halts. There we go. Even more economy. I want the others to heal. Sort of. Except you. Yeah, except specifically you. There. It's fine. Those cats are going to be annoying. We need some knights to make sure they don't just run over us on land. I don't think I'm worried about them running over us on land. I'm aggressive in a lot of games, even though I invest in economy. This is possibly with 2 Polytors and a warrior. Right? Fascinating. got a really narrow river. This is one heck of an interesting map. The issue is the longer the game goes on, the more of an advantage is for my opponent. But next turn, we could literally just pick up Chivalry because I feel like it. But not this turn. Aquatism? How much is this city making a turn? It is making a lot of stars a turn. He can road and archer. He can road his archers forward. We're just gonna keep training swordsmen here. I think that's it for now. Arg. I like Mary main meta because I have early game markets. Pretty much. The sanctuaries are... I mean, sanctuaries are really, really cool for Illyrion. Lovely. A bomber in that exact location is actually very annoying. If I can try to get knights really, really soon. Hopefully on the next turn. I just need to retreat everything over here. Which is really unfortunate. Because he's just going to get a bomber over here next turn. Um... Ooh, it's literally one pop off. Swordsman. I need a catapult back here. And we pass the turn. We cooked? Maybe. I took way too long to actually get something to help win the game. I mean, I've got a superior position over here, so this city is mine. Here. Is there something behind your capital market? Yeah, there's a lumber hut here. Forest layers, yeah. Arg. Looks like I'm gonna lose due to lack of production, which is a little sad. We had that window, we could have had it all. Yeah, I maybe should have just saved up for knights for a turn. Yeah, I think we're just done. It's kind of the best I could do here, but it was well played. They definitely won this one. Oh, that was a good one, though. And I will always argue that that's the best kind of map to have. Let's see. Let's get this saved. Cultists versus Hoodrick. Small Lakes. This one is versus Rain. Bow Shine. That was a good one. I thought it was over once you got markets. Yeah, I should have. I was focusing on something else. I should have just rushed knights and tried to brute force it with knights. I definitely should have. Because we definitely had this opportunity. That was a beautiful giant. I actually thought I had it right up there. And then the only thing I really wasn't planning on is this veteran swordsman that magically was here. But yeah, at this point, I should have just saved for right here. I think I opted to go into the water instead. I should have just gone with knights and then started brute forcing it on the land, I think. Really put all of my focus into here. Because I could also road all the way around here. If needed be, like bridge, bridge, road, road, road. I probably should have just done that. That North Explorer was so bad. Yeah. But yeah. No, that was a good one. You had philosophy. Oh yeah, I knew. I knew you had philosophy. Alrighty. Well, it has been 4 hours. We took a break. We actually got quite a few games in. I'm gonna try to take care of a few things. I might stream again afterwards. I don't know, because today's Easter, so we'll see. But now's an excellent place for us to call it for a day. It was right next to Lighthouse, and it didn't reveal it. Your Mindbender? I saw it. I had an Explorer. I can show you again. We just switched to my view. Boom. So what, around turn 16, I think, is when it showed its appearance. It showed at the same time when the catapult showed up. Yeah, there it is, right there. My Explorer in the North City was right next to the lighthouse, and it didn't reveal the lighthouse. That's crazy. Oh, but yeah, I should have gone with chivalry and just brute forced it. Oh well. It was still a good game. It was an awesome stream. But with that, I'm probably gonna be working together with Anton to get an actual it's gonna be through Python because it'll be easy enough. And a cool little bot to help with everything and visuals and all that. Because if we can make some cool animations for the stream, why not, you know? Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Happy Easter. Spend some time with your family. And have a wonderful rest of your nights, days, and have a good one. Immediately, you go straight to Frostpunk of going, ah.